What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday at another 7-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with 6 of my favorite plays on the slate, my money 6. So before we get going, slap a like in the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let's try to get over 150 likes on this one. Would be great if we could hit that. Thank you so much. And yesterday was a prime example of after my videos, sometimes some news can just break the slate. And that happened twice yesterday with Paul George being ruled out. I had him in my place, so obviously I had to pivot off him. And also Kevin Durant was ruled out. So that made me pivot to Russell Westbrook and also Steph Curry with those two guys being out. So I tweeted out my updated plays. Also put Dennis Schroeder in the updated plays. Westbrook and Schroeder did not shoot well at all. But they didn't do that bad. Westbrook still got a triple-double. Schroeder didn't do too bad. He got around 5 times value or so, I think. And Steph Curry did his thing. But it was just the fact that Karl-Anthony Towns and James Harden went absolutely insane. I was surprised by the Karl-Anthony Towns one because he wasn't a back-to-back, and it was an overtime game the game before that, and they also did travel. So that was kind of a weird situation. Didn't expect that. Also, it was kind of a tough matchup against the Pacers. So that was surprising. James Harden one wasn't as surprising because Eric Gordon was ruled out a little bit before the game. So that gave him some more usage in that game. But all in all, it wasn't a bad night. Also, we had some tough luck with Bam Adebayo. He only had 3 rebounds. Typically a guy that gets a lot of rebounds. And also Jonah Bolden only had 3 rebounds and played a few less minutes. And he was playing very well. So I was surprised by that. Some tough luck with the rebounding ability of those two guys. But let's see if we can have an all-around better night. Hopefully we can have some of the top scorers on the slate with these 6 plays. So let's get into it, though. My first guy up is going to be Trey Young here. Has one of the best matchups at point guard here tonight. And he's been doing very well recently. 62 DraftKings points. Last game, that game did go to overtime. But still was playing very well even before OT. 51 against Houston. 50 against Detroit. 44 against New York, 54 against LA. So he's in a nice little stretch here where he's able to put up a lot of points. And also his assist rate has been very good. 10, 10, 8, 8, 11, 14. Like some really good assist numbers and just assist percentage from him for the team. Good usage rate. And I like him again here. His price went down for whatever reason in a good matchup against Chicago. Maybe because he's struggled against them. But one of his games was like in his first week of playing. And in his last game, he was just struggling with his jump shot. He can't be a guy that can get cold. But it seems like he's just being more consistent as a scorer. I feel like he's doing a better job of getting inside the paint and being able to finish and also getting to the free throw line. So 8,100 here. Good matchup. They're implied a good total. So I think Trey Young can be able to flirt with the double-double and be able to fill it up yet again here tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. Then I'm going to go with Julius Randle. Also, I wanted to mention, definitely follow me on Twitter, though, for the updates. That was pretty much the point of why I had that up, so I might as well mention that, but we'll exit that out. So Julius Randle here at 8,000, going against Phoenix. This guy's been playing a lot of minutes since Anthony Davis has been pegged down to 20 to 21 minutes as his limited game. And that's freed up Julius Randle for 40 minutes. 34 and 38 the last 3 games. So a good little trend here. He has a really good matchup as well here tonight going against Phoenix. They do struggle against bigs in the paint. And Julius Randle had a very good game against them the first time out. And also was with Anthony Davis in the lineup. He still got a 22, 15, and 3 with AD playing. That was back when AD was playing his full complement of minutes. And I think Julius Randle can be able to fill it up yet again here. And his rebound numbers haven't even been that great, considering like that Anthony Davis hasn't been playing the full complement of minutes, and he hasn't been getting as many rebounds, which doesn't make much sense to me. But I think he can get some more rebounds in this game, be able to score very well in the soft matchup. And at 8,000, like the price tag, I think he can get up close to 50 DraftKings points yet again here tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. So a nice little like upper mid-tier duo there with Trey Young and Julius Randle. Both guys have upsides. 50 DraftKings points, and they're only priced at the 8,000 and 8,100. And for my third guy, I'm going to go with Montrezl Harrell here at 6,400. Another guy in a great matchup. he's a little bit up and down. But when he gets those extra few minutes, he has really good upside. He did foul out in a tough matchup against the Jazz. I didn't expect him to do that well. He's more of like a little bit of a quicker pace, softer matchup kind of guy, like against the Dallas Mavericks, where he was able to get 49 DraftKings points, against Minnesota as well, 47. So really good upside in some of these games. He's played extremely well against Sacramento this year. In 3 games, he's shooting 77% from the field, and 39 DraftKings points on average. So definitely just like what he's done in this matchup really just makes sense for them to put him on the court a good amount here, around 28 minutes. I can see which he's been getting the last kind of 3 out of 4 games. And I like the price tag as well. At 6,400, he's priced down, considering he was around 7,000 for a good amount of time. The Clippers are back in the playoff race, so there's a good reason to just like keep running them out there. It's a really important game between the Kings and the Clippers. I believe the Clippers are the 8 seed and the Kings are the 9 seed now. So I think he should get a few extra minutes here in this game, and a really good matchup. Like I said, the Kings really struggle against centers, and also maybe with Marvin Bagley out, maybe their power forward defense is a little bit worse with Barnes, and then Belicia. I always butcher his name, but I think that's something like that, whatever. But Montrezl Harrell, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. I think he can get 40 DraftKings points. And for my 4th guy, I'm going to go with Alfred Payton at 5,600 here. Recommended them last game. Did pretty well, 34 DraftKings points. He was 1 assist off that double-double, which would have been really nice. But he's really struggled from the field. I don't expect him to get 6 points in this matchup against Phoenix. He did have a short stint with Phoenix last year, so maybe a little narrative there coming back to Phoenix. But I feel like he can score a little bit better in this game. Also, he always has that rebound and assist ability. So he can definitely get a double-double in a few different ways, maybe even a triple-double if he can score more and get those assist numbers up and rebound numbers up yet again. So obviously, good matchup. Phoenix, one of the worst teams against point guards. Solid pace. A lot of points in this game. I think it should stay close as well. So Alfred Payton, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my 4th guy. He's been playing some good minutes. I mean, he's a pretty active guy when he gets good minutes on the court. And for my 5th guy, with Marvin Bagley out, like I mentioned, Bogdanovich is a guy that should see a healthy amount of minutes in this game at 5,400. And he played very well against a good Milwaukee defense last game, 28-8. Played 43 minutes. Like I said, he got that extra run in that overtime game. He already was getting an extra run before it went to OT. But at 5,400, this is a guy that does pretty well, and he does get that extra run, averaging a little bit over 1 DraftKings point per minute. So if he gets closer to, I would say, probably 35 minutes in this game, if you just multiply that out, like one DraftKings point a minute times 35 minutes, so that gives him around like 35 minutes if he can stay on to his pace that he's been on. And this is a really good offensive game between the Clippers and Sacramento, so he honestly could get more than that if he is able to find his shot. Some more rebounds available for grabs with Marvin Bagley out as well. He is a guy that can rebound and assist pretty well, a pretty solid passer, and has that good stroke, like I said. So at 5,400, really good upside here, considering his price tag and the extra minutes going his way. Good opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. I mean, Marvin Bagley, he's been going off recently, so that offense really gives up some more possible DraftKings points to a few guys on the Kings. And another guy alongside that Marvin Bagley thing is Willie CauleyStein here at 4,500. Really good value, considering the matchup as well. The Clippers haven't been good against centers this whole entire year. In 3 games against them, 29 DraftKings points on average. And also, he has been a little bit up and down recently. But like I said, Marvin Bagley has really been carrying the load down low in the paint. So that's kind of limited his shots recently. If you look at just his game log, I mean, only had 4 shots in this game. He fouled out 9 shots, 6 shots, 5. So just like his upside has been really down with Marvin Bagley out. But we saw last year, at the beginning of this year, CauleyStein was having some really big games with Marvin Bagley out of the pitcher. So with him back out of the pitcher, and their bigs not really that great at scoring. Giles is okay here and there, but I think Willie CauleyStein can get around 30 to 35 minutes if he stays out of foul trouble. And a really good matchup here, and at 4,500, really good value and upside. This is a guy that can always pop off, has that block ability and stuff like that, and steals. He can get those helping stats every once in a while. Like he had 5 blocks in this game against Phoenix, and it's a fast-paced game. If you look into the home-away splits, he's played a lot better at home this year. So at 4,500, Willie CauleyStein, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. And you got great value left over with those 6 guys already. You got Trey Young, Bogdanovich, Julius Randle, Montrezl Harrell, Alfred Payton, and Willie CauleyStein. You still got 6,000 remaining per player, so you don't even need to go with like a min-salary guy. I mean, you can, and then fill it in with another really good high price guy, but it's really easy to fill out with those 6 guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the play. I mean, the plays, drop a like if you did. Over 150 likes would be amazing. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, what are you doing? Hit that sub button. Hit the bell icon to get alerted every time I upload. And we're closing in on, 8,000 subs. So that'd be amazing if we could hit that as well. We're around 150 away. So thank you for all the support. Follow me on Twitter, like I mentioned, for any updates on the plays. If any injury news kind of pop up. One definitely target is Devin Booker. That's the biggest one that I kind of saw. If he's out, that would open up some more opportunities, obviously, for Josh Jackson, Kelly Oubre, and maybe DeAndre Ayton down low as well. But good luck here tonight, and I hope you guys win some money. We'll see you back here again next time.